Good morning, Noonies. It's Monday, and I'm realizing that, with the makeup and the shirt color and my pale skin, I'm looking like a ghost at the moment. Maybe I should just rock that. Last week I was feeling all kinds of lackluster, and I was gonna do this amazing video, but it didn't turn out that way. So that video happened instead. But my videos are about to get all kinds of badass. Why? I don't know. But I will come up with something and get back to you. Here's a fun story. For Sports Day this year, because our school has a sports day every year, I'm coming as the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'm going to have green makeup, and this is what I'm going to look like, and it's going to be pretty wild, so look forward to that. Also, I met up with my tutor for the UMAT today, and she's really nice, and I like her, and she has pretty hair. If you don't know what the UMAT is, it's basically the thing that you test. Oh wow, I'm so good at words. The UMAT is a test that you take to get into medicine. Basically, a lot of it has to do with straightforward thinking, being very literal, but a lot of it's also to do with how you interpret emotions and just being sort of a functioning human being. And to the theme of the week, activism, because last week everyone was so excited about, hey, let's stop Joseph Kony 2012, and they didn't even think about what Invisible Children was doing, and now everyone hates Invisible Children, and I'm really annoyed by it. I like activism generally. I like doing activist work, and I like, protesting. I'm big on all that. So why not do an actual week about it where we can actually think about some awesome things that we can do as a world and not just pay attention to one cause for one day. If you can't tell, I'm very irritated by the thousands of people who said that they would follow Invisible Children to the end of the earth to stop this monster who was doing terrible things, and really, yeah, he is doing terrible things. But then they sort of just dropped the issue. Assholes. I mean, just because Invisible Children doesn't work that well, that doesn't mean that Joseph Kony isn't a bad guy, that he isn't still an issue, because he is. People piss me off, guys. Just because people don't know about one solution, people aren't sure that that one solution works anymore, doesn't mean that there aren't a whole lot of others. So I'm only going to talk about one thing in this video. I would really love to talk about 3 things right off the top of my head, but I'm sure some of you guys are going to want to talk about things as well. Yay. That thing is equal marriage rights. Basically, I want to talk to you guys about something that Bob Katter, oh, he's so funny. Bob Katter is a politician in Australia. He's a legit politician. He released this ad. Here's some of it.
How well do you really know Campbell Newman? Do you think he'll stand up for your family values? Do you think he'll really stand up to the Greens and other minority groups?
I think that ad's hilarious because that guy keeps saying over and over, I support equal marriage rights. That's obviously edited to be a negative. That's so funny. Equal marriage rights is not a negative. It's known that when people have a harder time getting a child, they're going to be more supportive of it. When people adopt children, they're generally better parents. That's obviously the gay people shouldn't have children argument kind of destroyed. But how about the marriage argument? I'm a big believer in if you don't want a gay marriage, don't have one. I'm yet to hear any rebuttal to that makes any sense. Oh, I'm such a noodle. I think that's all I'm going to say about that because I kind of just want to dance to some stuff. And of course, everyone knows that you can't have a dance without a fedora. Guys, have an awesome week. I can't wait to hear about your charities and organisations. Don't just limit yourself to organisations. You can talk about any charity or activist group you want. I just want to hear about them. So, Brittany, I'll see you tomorrow.
Everything's in order in a black hole. Nothing seems to pity is the past though. That bloody memory's like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had. The best you ever